guys. This is this is Nelson Buck, and this is the Mardox Daily Live Chat. We come to you every day, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, we're here. We're live. There's a bunch of people watching already. A lot of background noise. Everybody, if you guys are gonna make noise, mute your microphones. John, how are you, John?
Doing all right. Tired as always.
Hey, there you go, John Brewer. No, John, it's not that you're supposed to put. You're supposed to put the code in.
Really?
It's not hey. That's not your code.
I thought it would be cordial.
Oh, cordial. There's my code. Give my cup. There's Belinda's. Oh, we got 3 people. Mike, where's your code? Let's get the codes in here. And what we're referring to here, everyone, is this week, Monday through Friday, we are giving away 1 cup to 1 winner every day for Monday through Friday. We will announce the winners on Friday, this Friday coming up. It is a Mardox mug. I'm going to try to lift mine out without spilling. It is a Mardox mug with the Mardox logo. It's a 2017 model. The 2018s aren't out yet. Has your name, your custom cup. It has your name on it. It says VNP, stands for Very Nice Person. John, show the back of the cup because my cup is full and I'm dripping over my fingers. Please, sir. Please, sir. Okay, building a community 1 member at a time. That's our motto. I don't care what Mike will tell you. It's our motto. And we're going to stick to that story. Mike down the corner there will make you believe that it's, what is it, RBC came up with that? Tomorrow.
That is correct.
Tomorrow he's going to make you believe that it's Aflac that came up with it. And then, why not Capital One? Maybe Capital One came up with it. You know, what's in your pocket, right? No, I'm just kidding.
That's right. One at a time.
We know what's in Uncle Mike's pocket, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Let's go through the list for those. We've got a lot of new viewers watching right now. I got myself, Nelson Buck, below me. I got John Brewer. To my left, I have Brianna. And Brianna is a new member. We're going to be doing some projects with her real soon. So you guys want to say welcome to her. And,
welcome, Brianna.
Welcome, Brianna.
And then we have Belinda Condell down here just below Brianna. Down below is Joshua Alexander, who you'll never see his face ever because he just likes hiding. And then way down below we have Cousin Wilson there. What do you call him? Michael.
Uncle Mike.
And then oh wow, my dad's on. Hello, Dad. Okay, so yeah. So I was told by a certain viewer, Dad, that I talk too much during the show and I don't let you guys talk. I monopolize the show. So now my dad's like, oh no. I should have just shut up. Well, I'm just going to I'm just gonna shut my trap and today's topic, so I get you guys started, is what you pay for is what you get. It's all yours.
Depends what you pay for, Nelson.
This will last for about 5 minutes, right?
Hey, let's think about this for 5 minutes. Why not?
Oh, 5 minutes. Let's think about it.
Nelson will be quiet for about 5 minutes, is what I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for 5 minutes.
Well,
but seriously, you pay for what you get. I mean, seriously, guys, think about it. How many of you out there have bought cheap stuff and got exactly what you paid for?
I don't know. I don't have that experience.
Yeah, I know. John does, but I know John bought that minivan, right, John? Did you pay for what you got?
I've got more than what I've paid for. That minivan is 13 years old now.
And it's still going?
Still going strong.
There's a reason why I'm going to rent a car when I go to Germany. I'm going to have you drive, but we're going to rent a car. There's no way I'm getting into a 13-year-old van in Germany. I'm too valuable to die.
It gets me to work and back every day.
There you go. But equal to you pay for what you get. How about a subtopic to that? How about a parallel topic of don't undersell yourself? You know, how many times have we seen something that's really cheap and we think, why is it so cheap? Like my dad said it today. He said he saw something for $159 and it was striked out and says now for today only $19.95. And he said, well, why is it suddenly $19?
Yeah.
It's called illusional marketing.
Illusional
Yeah.
marketing.
What it's called?
Yeah.
It's
And
called
some
the guy
people do that
needs
on
cash
purpose.
today and he couldn't get it yesterday.
Yeah, that too.
Some people do that on purpose to make you think you're getting a deal.
Some people do it because they need to raise cash today because they just went broke all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That
Also,
that's not good when it's a big corporation like Avast.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
this is true. If it's a vast, then it's probably on the up and up. So,
Yeah.
uh,
No, but you gotta ask why did the price drop? That is a good, what that is valid. Why did the price drop so much? Oh, hold on, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. My girlfriend in Florida.
Hi.
My girlfriend
Hey,
in
Lauren.
Florida. How are you?
hey, Lauren.
Okay, how are you?
I didn't notice you.
Aw, I snuck in.
Yeah, you snuck in. And now my days is complete. I have my wife who saw me. I got Belinda who saw me. John's wife hasn't seen me yet, and I got Lauren at least that saw me. So I'm good.
Oh, you're good, huh?
I'm okay.
Aw,
My 4 quadrants are good.
any news?
And I have Brianna now in my life. So there you go.
Woo!
So yeah,
Got all your
my
bases
Where's
covered.
that music coming from?
yeah, I'm all centered now. Okay, back to pay what you pay for is what you get, and underselling. Let's go with that. Go for it, guys. I'm not going to monopolize the show.
Yeah. In in my industry, well, my teaching industry, especially the online teaching industry, that that's sometimes a problem, and that's something that leaders in the industry talk about and about, that we shouldn't undersell ourselves, and that's something. Luckily, I learned in the beginning when I first started teaching, because I had the I had the privilege of being able to get some advice from someone who I had already been running a teaching business in the town that I used to live in, and that's where I kind of did my first teaching before I really got started. And so they had to move, and so the person running the business, they said I can use the price model, and they gave me some tips and advice and everything. And then in the online teaching community, you also learn that you should not undervalue yourself, because there are some tutors out there. There are some people who will do tutoring. You got these young folks, college kids, and whoever doing tutoring out there and charging these real cheap prices just so they, make a little extra money or whatnot. But that does not mean that they are good at what they do, and that they are professional, and so on and so forth. Because those of us who are professional, first of all, we pay a decent amount of money to get our certification and everything, and everyone has different levels of certification. So, one thing is the price that it costs us to get certified, and second of all is the hours that we put into preparing the teaching material and stuff like that. And this is all in addition to the teaching. And so, you have to be careful not to sell yourself too cheap. Some tutors in the beginning, they do that. They have the rates too low. And one of the teachers in the online community, her name is Joanne Kamansky. She said, you know, pay what you think you're worth. And if the customers are not willing to pay what you are worth, then um, they don't need to be a customer, you see, because people will pay your prices if your service is that good, you see. And yeah, so you have to charge what you're worth. And it's also true in the internet marketing industry. If you got a if you service, you can't sell this product or service too cheap, or offer it, because how are you going to make your profit in the end? And people beginning in the industry, those who start out in a big way, like, maybe running a traffic exchange or whatever, they buy a script, put up a traffic exchange, give away a bunch of credits and this and that and the other thing, thinking they'll start with a BAM. And in the end, they don't do very well because there's no overhead, no capital. Anyway, that's enough of my blah, blah, blah.
Do you feel the stress now, John? Do you feel the stress?
What stress?
Do you feel the stress? Do you feel the stress of having to say something because I keep my mouth shut where I'm not monopolizing? Do you feel like saying thank you, Mr. Buck? Not me.
Well, actually,
not the other one.
Actually, my wife would say that I love it because my wife and kids say I like to talk. So.
Hope so. You're a professional talker for being a teacher.
Yeah, I do it for a living. So yeah.
You know what? I think that with regards to pricing and all that, I think it's always better. It's better to overprice yourself rather than underprice yourself.
Yeah.
The reason for that, I think, it's much more. It's based on, I guess, your clients, because some clients will go for the price, other clients will go for, if they have a certain problem, they don't mind paying higher fees.
Yeah. Exactly.
John, look at the text. Wow. John, look at the text in the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Buck.
That's got to be high praise.
Thank you, Mr. Buck. And my wife just reminded me, right? She used to threaten my children with me talking to them if they didn't.
Your father's just going to give you a 5-hour lecture.
What she had to do is say, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell Dad."
No, anything but that.
Yeah, do well or else Dad will lecture you. Now sit down, son. I'm gonna explain to you something. What's that, Josh?
For the next 10 hours.
Yeah, for the next 10 hours.
Yeah.
Sit down, boy. Yeah. Sit down, boy. I'm gonna teach you how to be a boy for 10 hours. How is Patrick doing, John?
He's doing good.
He's doing good with his website, or?
Yeah. He has content up.
Yeah, good.
And still preparing content, putting more up. Have you been there lately?
No. I've been way too busy. I mean, I got a Java programmer right now working on a project designing some games, and we'll talk more about that on Monday. And I've been bouncing between projects, and there's a lot of stuff going on.
Excuses.
Yeah, I know.
Kidding.
Yeah, I know. But we'll mention who it is on Monday, and this programmer seems to know her stuff. Hint, hint. Hint.
I know.
No, wink, wink.
Yep.
I'm pointing at you, Rihanna. I called her.
What?
I've called her Brenda, Brianna. I called her other names.
Like my sister's name, Brenda.
Yeah, there you go. It wasn't Bridget? No, who's Bridget?
And Bridget's my cousin.
Oh, Bridget's your cousin. Okay. I try to listen when you talk.
You know what? You remind me of that show, Mr. Belvedere, back in the late '80s, where the sisters or the daughter's blonde hair friend. I forget her name, but she was really ditzy, and she called him everything with a B except his actual name, Mr. Belvedere, Mr. Burnham-meister, Mr. Bell Jingles.
Yeah.
I mean, we look forward to see what name she came up with every week.
You see, in the late 80s, 88, 89, I lived in a little town called Stoke, which had basically an antenna for TV, and this is why I didn't watch much TV when I was young. It wasn't because we didn't have cable. Yeah, no, maybe it was because we didn't have cable. Dad, you're too cheap. Why didn't you get cable when I was a kid? And so I watched Mr. Belvedere basically when there was nothing left on to watch.
Oh, I thought you didn't watch much TV, but it's good to know you at least know that show.
Oh, no. My dad had to threaten to take my computer away if I did not get off the computer. He'd say, "Go shovel the snow or else," And there was a period of my life where I was stuck to the computer almost 12, 16 hours a day.
But good shows like that you don't see anymore. Now it's all about kids mouthing off at their parents, and they call that comedy.
Yeah.
Or everybody's dumb or.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was your house.
What?
I thought that was your house.
No, that's yours, Josh. Anyway,
Okay. Well, hold on, let's get back to the topic here. Yeah, that could be tomorrow's topic of kids disrespecting their parents. We'll talk about that tomorrow. That could be a good talk show. We'll get
we're
Belinda's.
going to turn this into Nelson's talk show or something.
Yeah, we're
Insane asylum. There you go.
No, because the asylum already exists. It's a
Nelson Springer.
No. Just Dr. Buck.
Oh, not Dr. Phil, Dr. Nelson.
No, just Dr.
Dr. Buck. How do you feel about that? Let me come a little closer and I'll show you how I feel about it.
When I was a kid, I had a doctor. When I was a kid, like 5 years old, there was a doctor named Dr. Nelson. And after I heard that, I was like, I'm going to be a doctor. And I was like, no, I'm going to be a computer programmer. I like computers way more.
You're such a dork.
Computer programmer.
We love you.
Yeah, I know. I know you love me. Josh. Okay, Josh. Underselling, overselling. Come on, answer the question. You're one of those guys that has really high ticket stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
I mean, for getting what you're paying for, we do a lot of custom work. That's a lot of my clients are calling us because other developers have screwed something up. So we're the ones that basically are bailing everybody out and fixing the problems that everybody else screws up.
And this is all in WordPress. It's hard to screw stuff up in WordPress.
Actually, it's not. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't know how to do custom programming for that.
If people can burn water, they can screw anything up.
Say it again, Josh?
A lot of people can't do custom plugins and custom themes. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what we saw the other day in the 8-hour stream, that's basically the majority of the stuff that we can do. But ultimately, there's always going to be something you want extra, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so and it has to be programmed. I mean, WordPress only goes so far. It's not an all-encompassing perfect environment. It is a really good environment, but
especially when there's a theme, you love the theme, but it's just this one particular thing that it doesn't do that you want it to do.
Yeah, like banners or something.
Yeah,
you don't know how to get it to do it,
Yeah.
And it would be good to know coding for stuff like that. Yeah.
It's not that hard to learn code. Just start picking it up.
That's why I started by.
The biggest problem with coding is that most people are scared to get in.
Yeah.
They see all the text and they're just freaking out, and they don't take time to realize that some things are just simpler than you think.
That's gonna be tonight's episode of programming with my program course. I'm going to show people a big block of text, and I'm going to explain to them, you got to look at this individual line. It's like when my dad does circuitry. One thing he taught me when I was doing learning circuitry, it's you look at the schematic and you see this huge piece of paper with all these lines and squares and symbols on it. And you can't look at the whole thing. You got to look at literally follow the line of exactly what you're fixing. Yeah, it might be
different than programming. I mean, think about complex mathematics. If you're looking at like algebra and everything else, it doesn't matter how complex the mathematics is. If you take it to the simplest form, it's still adding, subtracting, multiplication, and division.
That's right.
It doesn't matter how complex it gets. It's still those four.
That's right. It's
just knowing what to put in.
That's it. And if you look at the blackboard, it's full of equations and numbers and letters. Yeah, anybody would look at that and go, oh my God, it's complicated. No, you got to start the first letter on the equation and work it. It's just a question of, take a step back and think it through,
And if people are disciplined enough to even keep focused. I mean, some people are just not wired that way for some reason.
Yeah, Belinda.
This is true.
It's not for everybody.
No, I agree with Belinda.
It's not for everybody, but I think most people use the fear of it as an excuse, and it's not. They shouldn't be afraid of it. Once they start to figure it out, it's actually easier than people think.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, Josh. They use the fear for a lot of things they don't want to try in general. I mean, especially in business. I mean, not just that, but a lot of areas of business, people are afraid to. Some people are actually afraid they might succeed. I mean, they don't think about it, but in a way, some people are. And I know it might sound crazy, but I've heard about this before.
I've heard of that before.
You're muted, Lauren. We can't hear you.
Lauren, if you're
hi,
muted,
Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren, if you're muted, we cannot hear your beautiful voice. She's not going to unmute, is she? We're just going to have to watch her do this the whole time.
So, Belinda, you wanted to make a comment earlier about the topic.
Yeah, about...
Oh, no, I'll just talk about my high ticket when he's done.
Well, okay.
Oh,
Let's
make
talk
it
about
good
your high
time.
ticket. Belinda's got to be the
Yeah.
high. Belinda, I think, is the highest ticket in the gang, if not Josh, but on a regular basis, I think Belinda's the highest ticket.
Well, it depends on what package they choose, but most of my clients do use the highest package because, well, I made it on purpose, it's like called the no-brainer package because it includes everything to grow their business. So for a really good price. So, it would behoove them, not to take it if they can.
Yeah.
And I offer them ways to get it if they don't have the money up front. I do offer ways, to, get it in another sense. So, most of them end up doing that one way or the other, whether it's through referrals or whatever, But I basically create leads, but also close them if they get like the higher package. And I basically target their competition. I mean, I do a lot of services. It's all included instead of them paying for each additional service separately. Like if they were to get the lower package, they would have to pay for the services a la carte. So if they want me to close the leads, well, they would give me 50% cut, for example. Right. Or if they wanted one of my social media services or my targeting or event broadcasting service, that could be 1,000 separately, 500 depending, how much they need. So, it's like you're getting, for the price I charge, I could easily double it. In fact, I originally had it at a higher price, but then I was only reaching the upper echelon that could afford it. So I brought it down to where I'm still covering my costs, but I make a little bit of money, for myself, because who wants to work for free, right?
Right.
So I made it where it's more affordable now, but it is worth a lot more. But that's another reason why I don't do sales, because it's a steal every day.
But you also give away a lot of coaching service along with that service that people pay for.
Well, yeah, but I always I do that. What I can do for free, I do. I only charge where I really need to because I'm not greedy.
Right. Even though go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that if we overprice, you have to show confidence in your product. It also marks your brand. We're here to make money. That's the bottom line.
Yeah. Right, but I don't want to be so overpriced. My services are I mean, what I do, it is worth a lot more than I'm charging. And I don't think that I'm devaluing. I think that what I'm doing is helping more people to afford my services, because there is a balance between devaluing yourself and being greedy and really make it like a ridiculous price. Now, even though it's worth a lot more, to me, it's not just about making money. It is about helping people. That's why I do some free things where I could easily charge for that too. So I think that as long as you're attracting the right kind of people, or you pick who you do business with. If I know somebody's going to mooch off me, I won't do business. If I know somebody that is greedy, I won't do business. You see, I get to choose who I want to work with, despite my prices, and I think that has a lot to do with it too. I think there's a two-part to that.
Yeah, underselling yourself is not good either, and we see that a lot of membership sites where they just want to make a quick buck. It's like, oh, here's $5 a month, or they'll say, oh, lifetime, $150. Shut up, Mike. And no, Mike wasn't 150. Mike was more than that, I think. Mike, right?
Yeah, I was more.
Yeah, okay, at least that. But sometimes when they sell these lifetime memberships, and it's like they're underselling yourself.
Actually, it was $5.
It's $5. Yeah, I needed to buy a coffee, and I gave Mike a lifetime membership at Mardox for $5.
That's right.
There you go. We're all good. And
but I'm not devaluing myself.
Hold on. And Mike got 2 cups and a T-shirt out of the deal.
That's right. So right now I'm in the profit line.
Yeah, I'm in a deficit. Yeah, that's right. No, but a lot of membership sites undervalue themselves in the sense that they just want to make a quick dollar here and there, and it's or I'll get people that come to me and say, well, why is it $19.95 a month for your membership? Or right now I think it's $24.95, and I wonder, are they talking about it being too cheap, or are they criticizing it as too expensive?
I think also, Nelson, if you go too cheap, it affects your brand. What's going to happen is you're perceived a certain way. People have certain opinions. Yeah. And if you're too low, then they think you're a cheapskate.
Yeah.
Well, remember the other time, the other week, I had this one client, which I rarely get, thank goodness, where he couldn't believe the price I was charging was too good to be true. And this is after he was already going to buy the package, but then all of a sudden he started asking questions like, why isn't it higher? I said, I'll tell you what. I said, you could either, get past this too good to be true mindset, or I could charge you a lot more just for you.
Yeah.
If it makes you sleep better at night.
Well,
seriously, really, I wouldn't be looking a gift horse in the mouth. It's still a lot of money. It's not like I'm asking for a few hundred. It's still in the thousands that I charge.
Yeah.
So it's not chump change at all.
That's right. I was saying to John or somebody the other day, I said that I had somebody call me a scam because they were told, everyone hears it, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And they come on over to our website, they go to sign up, and they're like, well, this doesn't make any sense. How come I'm getting all of this and it's only this price? So you must be a scam. I was insulted, Okay, how much do you want me to charge you? And
the people like them, I would say, I'm not interested in working with you.
No, hold on now. I went back to him and we talked, and I said, well, why do you think I'm a scam? And he says a site like mine it usually charges about $100 to $150 a month to do what we're doing. And I go, you gotta be kidding me. And he gave me a list of sites that he knows that they're charging that much with the hosting and the templates, the ebooks, the video content. And yeah, they're charging $100 to $150 a month. I mean, look at our nemesis, worldprofit.com. They're
3 times real fast, boys and girls.
Yeah, don't. You'll be signed up and never be able to get out. No, but they're charging $99 a month, and it's like 1/10 of what we're doing on our website. Let alone these live chats, which, like I went over one time, if you calculate everybody at $20 an hour, just in this video alone, we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, $140 an hour just in time at paying the hour. Okay, Josh is 60. Never mind Josh. And not to mention the licensing for the software, the bandwidth, the computer time, everything. It adds up. And it's
priceless.
Yeah, but then I also get the other end of this. Okay, you get all types in business, especially in my business. You get people that try to strike deals with you, or they'll say something like, "Well, if your leads are so good, let me make a sale and then I'll pay you." I'm like, "Do you think I was born yesterday?" You could rip me off. And besides, I'm smart. I never make the leads with pocket out my own money. I make it with the money that I'm paid first. I'm not stupid. And you know what? I don't want to work with people like that because they're already looking to get a freebie or something, and I'm not having that.
Yeah, I see that a lot from people from the African countries, Morocco.
No, I'm talking about anybody.
No, I know, but especially those people like from Morocco, Syria, Senegal, the Congo, for example, and they'll come over, but they're raised in a culture where you got to barter. Because this person says it's $5. Oh, no, man, $2. And they'll say, okay, 4 to 3. Okay, $3.25. Okay, here you go. Okay, that's three and a quarter beans over there, whatever. But still, they're taught from a young age to barter everything. And even my dad and I, we talk about that sometimes. There's some people that we know that are from those countries, and they're like, it's annoying. Here's my price. Pay it. You're in North America. Pay the price. Why do we want to barter? Or in Germany, in Germany.
Well, you know what? I see people, or I've talked to people say, "Oh yeah, I have the 3,500." Well, then
where is it?
I mean, now they can earn the package another way, but it's still money that's paid to me just through another source, right? I mean, there's like they could either sell 2 packages and then they just earn theirs free because I give 50% cut, and they can even keep selling it after that, and I'll give them the money, and I'm very generous. And then they could also do like a roommate situation where they bring a bunch of people in and they go into together for one package, and I treat the people as one person because Lord knows they'll have plenty of leads, so they don't have to worry about running out and all that. But then, but I get people that claim they have this. Oh, I love the ones that brag. Well, I made a 7-figure last year, and yet they want to get leads for free. Now, what's wrong with that picture and what does not add up? If I had the kind of money that you said you're making, I wouldn't be worried about bartering with you, or I wouldn't be worried about trying to get a freebie. Come on now.
When I shovel snow for one of my clients, my dad actually broadcasts. Okay, BRB. Okay, back. Okay, good job. Do that when you got a camera and you're on. What was I going to say? When I say it's $500 to do his walkway, it's hold on a second. I'll get my checkbook. That's somebody with money. They value the work that you do. You're going to do the work, and they pay you for the work. And even though sometimes I feel that I'm undervaluing my work, because let's face it, I got to go out almost 35 times a winter to shovel that same walkway. So if you add it up, it actually is worth more than $500.
But see, we're the kind of people that over deliver and we're generous, and that is part of the reason we have followers, because they know that we'll take care of them.
Right. But somebody who says they have money, it's pay up or shut up. Like we had that person, Belinda, without saying names. He wanted a server.
Right.
He wanted a server. I gave him the server cost. He tried to negotiate the server cost. I said, no, the server cost is this much, and I'll have it ready in 2 hours. Put the money in my PayPal account and let's do it, or I'm going on to another project. And he did. He deposited the money. Boom, done. But sometimes you just got to get stern with them and say, look, do you want it or not? I'm not going to cut my price and cut my cost in half because I got to pay an upstream provider.
Well, that happened to me a couple weeks ago. I had a guy, and he had to go in the hospital unexpectedly to put his stent in his heart. I mean, he's okay. They just did it as a preventive. It was just something that signals went off. And I gave him a whole week to pay, and he said, well, his daughter's going to take over, since he was still in the hospital, and they were like keeping him there for observation. And she wrote me the first email saying, I'll have it to you by this day. Then that day turned into the next day and the next day. And then I didn't hear from her again, but my notifications told me she was opening my emails. She would never give me a phone number. I can only reach her through his email, but it was her that was answering it.
Yeah, that's not
and
right.
so
that's
I would call him and he'd say, I'll talk to my daughter if when I did get a hold of him. And then after that, she stopped. Hold on, it's just telemarketing.
Okay, Josh, go ahead.
After that, she stopped communicating with me, and I never saw the payment. So I had to tell him, look, if I don't hear from her in 2 hours, I'm going to give the spot to somebody else because I got to move on. Yeah. And that's exactly what I did.
Josh, what are you going to say, Josh?
No, I was just messing with her.
Oh, okay.
No, I ignored Josh because he doesn't say anything
Yeah, I said, damn, she's chasing people down from the hospital? Holy crap.
No, I'm not chasing. I had an appointment with him to call him. So, nice try. No, I don't chase nobody.
I find that's wrong. If you want to get a service and then you decide that you don't want to get the service, just say, I don't want to get the service right now. Just say it.
See, he wanted it, but he was using his daughter as the excuse, I think.
Yeah, I think so, too. I could have been him the whole time. It's not hard to...
I know. I wondered that. I did wonder that.
Yeah, but seriously, if you want a service, or if you even come to me and say, look, I'd like to have a service at Mardox, I can contribute something, I don't have the money right now, I'll probably be more than happy to give you a week paid. I'll flex, but don't come to me and jerk me around and tell me that, I got the money, it's no problem, I'll have it to you next week. Just say you don't have the money. There's no shame in saying you don't have it, but you have it later. There's nothing wrong.
I found out this guy was referred to me by somebody else, who is a good client, okay? And he was referring him to me because he was happy with my work. So, but this other guy, he's like, this guy basically has a reputation for wanting to do things but never getting around to doing it. But the guy who referred him to me didn't know this at the time. He only found out through inner circle after he referred me, and he kept apologizing. It's not your fault. You didn't know. This happens.
Brianna, you wrote a message. You said that you do proofreading. Is it because you found spelling mistakes on my website? Brianna? Did Brianna fall asleep on camera? She fell asleep on camera. Anyways, go on, guys. Our poor Brianna's tired.
Dude, you knocked her out, man.
We're that boring.
Belinda started talking, and then she just poof.
Josh, go roll down the hill.
Yeah. By the way, remember, Belinda, our subtopic today is not to dominate the conversation.
I don't do that. Thank you.
You just did
I just basically talk over Josh because he says nothing important when we're talking about a real subject.
Okay, mute and get your phone. Thank you, Mike. Tell us your story. You've got 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes because Belinda set the quota to 5 minutes. Go for it.
Okay. Well, I think basically in the long run, if you underprice yourself, it will basically kill your business during, economic downturn. Where your prices are really slim and non-existent, and you got no margin, basically this slim amount doesn't give you a cushion for your business. You need that cushion, and not only that, I find that if you are very low and your business stops, even the people who are buying cheap because that's what they want,
we'll leave.
We'll stop buying.
That's right.
So it will kill your business.
I'm sorry not to
Wait,
interrupt, but I have to say something.
Wait, he's got 5 minutes. You had 5. He gets 5 minutes.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought he was done. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say something about the phone call I got. That's all.
Oh no, do it. Do
We
it.
don't care.
Keep going, Mike. Keep going, Mike. Come on.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't know. Sorry.
Keep going,
I
Mike.
lost my-
You got
I
3.
lost-
You got 3.5 minutes, Mike.
I got to think for about a minute where my
No,
train of thought went.
3.5 minutes. You go. Get on it.
Okay, time's up. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
that's it. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, this is not really important, but I just thought it was humorous. This guy calls me, and he goes, "It's Curtis." I said, "Who's calling?" And he goes, "Hello, Curtis. I understand you want to increase your life insurance." I said, "First off, do I sound like I have a man's voice?" He goes, "Well, I'm sorry." I said, "Secondly, we don't even have life insurance, so please take us off your list. Have a good day and God bless." And I just hung up.
Yeah. Oh my
What
God.
an idiot!
Can I speak to Curtis? He's not here right now. Okay. Hi, Curtis.
I said, no, I said, "Who's calling?" I didn't say whether he was here. I just said, "Who is calling?" And then
Yeah.
he went on to say, "Hi, Curtis."
Yeah, I know they don't listen. They really do have a script in front of them, and these people really.
Yeah, they're following
Yeah,
the
you know what?
script.
I used to be a telemarketer, but I had brains, okay? I still knew how to talk to people beyond the script. I mean, come on.
No, notice the wording. She had brains.
I have them now too, you
Okay,
nitwit.
okay, because had. John,
I mean, at the time I was telemarketer.
Johnny, no, you already did your part, Johnny. And Lauren doesn't have a
Yes,
business
I did.
running. Josh, we already went through. So okay, now we can talk about another topic.
I don't dominate the conversation. I just talk over Josh. That doesn't count because all he does is mumble words out anyway.
Yeah, but
No offense, Josh.
it's not hard to talk over Josh. He stands 20 feet away from his microphone and talks. Or like,
No, I mean, he's like there mumbling to himself, so I kind of just ignore it and go on.
yeah, but we sit there going, "What is he saying?"
I don't even care what he's saying because he's not saying anything. Not to be mean, but
Everyone's important.
okay. So it's important.
Okay, so
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
okay. So is it okay or not okay to fall asleep on a live stream?
It can
I've
happen.
done that on multiple of occasions, actually. But
I know we heard you snoring in the background.
Yeah, but sometimes you work too much, man. I mean, I know there's days I don't. There's at least 1 or 2 days this week that I don't sleep at all.
Oh, really?
I'm going through that too, Josh. There's days I stay up all day too.
Oh, Belinda, you fall asleep on the show too. Give me a break.
Rarely.
Rarely. It's rarely.
Rare. I said rarely.
You overwork.
I didn't say wabbit.
Wabbit.
Hey,
Y'all put Lauren to sleep. Look at that.
Oh, isn't she cute?
You
See, we got
just,
2 of them
Oh,
going
really?
out.
Oh, really? Are they falling asleep for real? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think she's because she's sick.
Yeah, Lauren's not feeling that well right
Yeah,
now. Lauren's still.
falling asleep with a big ear-to-ear grin, right? Yeah.
Hey, Lauren, did you go into your Mardox account and copy your code over to the chat here in Twitch? Did you do it? Because you got to do it every day till Friday. Because we choose a winner every day, and on Friday we're
I
gonna.
missed
Every day till
yesterday.
Friday? Okay, I'll do it when I get back.
I can do it in the show.
I have to leave. I have to leave soon and get a friend of mine from work.
Yeah,
But then you want to do it now, Lauren, because once the show's over, it's too late.
Yeah.
You got to do
it
it
is?
now.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
okay.
to do it now.
yeah, it's got to be in the show, and yeah. So
I didn't get to do mine yesterday, so.
yeah, I just want to say one more thing, that a good price is one that sustains your business today.
Are you reading this
It
off a
helps.
website?
Pardon me? Yeah, up in my mind.
Oh, okay.
Mike's words of wisdom.
Actually, Mike,
These
your
are my-
words are a little messed up. It's not what sustains your business today. It's what can sustain your business ongoing.
He got that saying of a Cracker
Yeah, but
Jack
it
box
helps you
or
grow.
some cereal.
Yeah, but my sentence was to help it grow for tomorrow.
Oh, you're reading the print underneath on the page. I swear to God, sometimes, Mike, you go to a website. What?
Oh, for the love of cheese.
Can you turn that thing off? Seriously?
This is not me this time.
No, it's Belinda. Her phone. Yeah. So I chose over how many times now?
Yeah.
You know.
That's because Nelson, I have to say that I've got a lot of words of wisdom. You see.
Oh well, you and my dad really have to get together and talk.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Ancient ones.
I got
Oh, no.
I'm getting so many messages coming in. Yesterday we put up the PayPal me/Mardox Corp URL in the chat box, and we were joking about getting little Danny a microphone or a webcam, and 2 people donated. One was $5 and one was $12. So that was
Really?
that was cool. So yeah, I'll donate the rest to get him a webcam. and we'll go out and get one so my old man can get on video. I thought that was so cool. I've never done that before. Say, here, people donate, live on the stream, and the first time we do it, they're like, yeah, here's some money, and it's like, cool, it works. But for the record, we're not actually allowed to do that right now in Twitch because we're not Twitch affiliates. It's when we become Twitch affiliates, we're allowed to ask for donations and stuff like that. But until then, we're actually technically not allowed to do that. So, super. Oh, now it's super. It wasn't super when I was at your place having tea today. Oh, geez. It was like, no, we got the money to buy our own. I don't need nobody's money.
Another telemarketer, but at least this one had brains.
But see, here's the difference. You said you were paying for it. And that's why he's okay.
That's right.
That's what it really is.
Now this one was a financial group. I said, we have nothing to do with you, but take us off your list. Have a good day and God bless. At least you didn't say hello, Curtis. At least this one has some brains.
Curtis is Belinda's pool boy, by the way.
You know what? It was a live call too. I was expecting a recorded call like I normally get anymore. I should have said, hello, this is X, where might I help you? Because it would have been a live call and it would have been more fun.
I did that once. I answered, hello, welcome, tech support. And the guy goes,
what you should have
hold on. The guy on the phone goes, oh, yes, I am at terminal number 62. I entered code 93 and nothing seems to be happening. I'm like, oh, dear. Did you check the connections on the wire? And he goes, oh, yes, I did this. And I didn't realize I was really talking to the technician from Bell Canada when he was about to come over and install my T1 line.
Oh, you nitty.
He thought he had called his coworker at the other junction. And I'm like, oh no, it happens to be an East Indian. What's worse was acting like an East Indian on the phone with the Hindu accent is one thing, but when the guy comes in and goes, so you are the smart ass that acts like an East Indian, are you?
Did he actually say that to you?
And did you sit there and come back and say, hell yeah.
Yeah, I did. I said, oh, yes, I am. Let me show you where the room is. And I have all these servers. I owned it.
I'll have to do it tomorrow because I don't remember my sign-in info.
Don't forget.
Belinda, you know what you should have done when the life insurance guy called looking for Curtis? You should have sit there and said, sorry, Curtis died already, but we didn't have life insurance, so we're about to move into the street now.
No. He would have said, well, let me sell you some. That's what he would have done. They're heartless sometimes.
Lauren, okay, we'll see you tomorrow, Lauren.
Bye, Lauren. God bless you.
After paying for his funeral, we can no longer report anything.
In fact, this phone's going to go by.
Okay, let's get back to business because telemarketers. I mean, talk about integrity. If you got to telemarket your business, I think that ruins your integrity.
I would never hire a call center. I would never do that, no matter how big I got. No, I would. I used to work for one, and even though I was one of the nice ones that weren't pushy, I know what goes on in there, and that's why I quit because I didn't want to be around that.
You would. I'm looking at one now.
I went to regular phone sales, like at retail and outside. That's when I did real sales, where you talk from the heart, not from a script.
I was going to say something.
You better not, because I'll come with the frying pan, I swear.
I was going to say something.
You better not.
And Belinda's thunderous voice just overwhelmed the audience.
Good.
Just say it.
I was going to ask, I noticed with Mike's forehead, the more the boring the show gets, the less forehead we see.
Because I sank in my chair.
Mike, are you trying to tell me something?
Because he's going to sleep.
Michael, I give words of wisdom. Just ask John. So you should be up and perking your ears to hear, because when E.F. Hutton talks, when Belinda Condell talks, people listen.
Oh my God! Yeah, okay. I'm Elon.
Here are my ears.
Okay, so when Elon Musk, Nelson Buck talks. Oh, geez. Yeah, that'll be the day. Okay, let's get back to topic, guys. We were talking about what you pay for is what you get, and what don't over.
I always said that,
and don't overpay or undersell. That's it.
Okay, well, how do you feel about the way I priced my package? Where, for the reason I'm doing it, do you think I should just charge higher than like I used to?
No.
About $1. Who should be good?
No. But what you could do is offer a smaller package,
No, I can't. The smallest package I have is 1,000
Yeah,
because I make them in batches, and if I go any smaller, it's going to be actually more expensive.
That's fine, but do the 1,000. But at 1,000, they have to pay for your coaching. I personally feel you're wasting your time with some of these people.
No. I only do all that with the high package. All the other smaller packages, you get just the leads. That's it. Nothing else unless you pay for it separate.
Okay, so if you want coaching with that, then that's an extra price.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I thought the coaching was always free.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was impressed.
I used to do free coaching, but now I got too many paid clients. I don't have time to do free coaching anymore. I have to be fair to those who paid.
Yeah.
That's why I try telling you know who. You know what I'm talking about, Nelson.
Hitesh?
No, the one who's on the yes.
Jason? Okay, Jason. My next was going to be John McDermott.
No, I that's why I don't do free coaching anymore, because I don't have time for it. It's not because I'm like, being led by money, but I have to be fair to those who've already paid first.
Well, you're going to have another customer, but we'll got to get his website up and going. And once he's got his business established, he'll buy leads through you. Yeah.
Who?
I'll try to get my old man doing it.
You're awful.
Yes, I am. Oh, wow. Wow. Hey, little ad insert, guys, just while we're doing this. If you have a website and you want, and you're not using this service, submitpub.com, you are not being seen by 8,000 different search engines on the internet. Submitpub.com allows 8,000 search engines to harvest or connect to your website, harvest all the pages that you have running, index all of them, and get you indexed. If you're not using it, you're missing out. Also, by being listed at submitpub.com, you also have the chance of being exposed to 64,000 backlink sites. So do it today. It's free. A little form to fill out, name and email address, push the button, and you're in the database. That's pretty much it.
Does that include affiliate links, or you have to have your very own website?
It's anything you want.
Oh, cool. I'll get right on it. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Now,
I'm thinking you need your own website.
Well, it's always better if you have your own.
Well, yeah, but until I get my own, I'm just saying.
Well, no, that's interesting because it's always
there's more than just Google.
There's more than just Google. It's always good to
because until I construct my website,
Not yet, Johnny. Not yet. Holy, we're already 46 minutes in.
Okay. Yeah.
In 5 minutes, or maybe we'll do it now, Johnny. Hold on a second. If you have a website and you're doing affiliate marketing, set up so your website forwards the traffic to your affiliate links through your own domain name. That's the best.
Well, I'm saying for those who don't have a website yet, then just their straight affiliate link.
Yeah, but don't.
Can I use their straight affiliate link?
Yeah, but you're better off getting a domain name.
I know, but I don't have mine constructed. What can I do?
Let's explain it now. If you
don't have a website, then you're out of business.
No, I got plenty of business without ever having a website.
No, hold on. You guys are jumping topics here. Hold on, slow down. If you have an affiliate link and you add affiliate links to search engines, you're essentially one amongst 20, 30, 100,000 other people doing the same thing.
But they're masked by my domain.
No, I'm talking about just an affiliate link. If you're just posting the affiliate link,
I never post the raw link. I always have it on my domain name.
Well, that's what I mean. But your question was, what if you don't have a domain?
I just meant if I don't have my own website created and I'm using a replicate site, but I have it forwarded and masked by my domain name. Would that?
No. Hold on. You said, what if you don't have a domain? And I wanted to.
I meant website.
Stop, Linda. Stop. God, I'm gonna kick you off the chat.
I want to kick you first.
Stop cutting me off. I'm explaining to the people, not you. To the
people. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
If you have an affiliate link, and you're promoting just the raw link in a search engine, you're amongst 100,000 other people doing the same thing. If you have a domain name and you forward, like Belinda's talking about, so let's say it's Belinda Condell / mycrappylink.html, that will forward to the affiliate link, but it'll show up as belindacondell.com in Belinda's case, because it has to be about Belinda.
You know what, Nelson? I really am going to come over there and hit you with a million frying pans.
Do you know what I love about the new Zoom application? Do you guys really know what I love about this? Belinda, look at Zoom. Look at Zoom, Belinda.
Okay. I'm looking at it.
You're looking at it? Okay. Now let's continue, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, you got to get it now.
Oh, you are.
Okay, what did he say about me? I know he was talking about me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're laughing our asses off.
You know what? I'm going to get on my own Zoom because I have a pro account. I'm going to bring everybody on and I'm going to do it to you.
Oh, you're gonna do your own live chat? Okay.
No, I'm going to have you see how you.
Oh,
Not to stoop to that level, but I'm going to see how you like it.
Oh, geez. No, but that's what I mean. I contacted Zoom and I told Zoom we need a way to block people out of the chat room, not just boot them out because they just come right back in. We need a way to block them, and they did. They came up with the on hold function. I love it. It's like you're on hold. There, you're in the.
I'm going to put you on hold, Nelson.
Yeah, you're in the penalty box.
You know what?
No.
John.
She's speechless.
Yes.
Okay. Why Belinda can't talk and she's all discombobulated right now, even though it's pronounced discombobulated. Johnny,
You're a boob.
talk about Banvertise, Johnny. Tell us about Banvertise.
Yeah, Banvertise is pretty cool because it's like it's a banner advertising service, therefore Banvertise. And when you submit your banner and you get this special code that you put on your website, and then your banner gets shown on other people's websites and their banner is shown on your website. And the ratio is 2 to 1. So, yeah. And there are, what, 2 sizes at the moment?
Yeah, there's 728 by 90. Yeah, 728
What
by
if
90.
I don't want their stuff?
Leaderboard.
And the other one's 160 by 600. What's that, Josh? What if they don't want it?
Yeah, what if I don't want to have their stuff on my website?
Well, then you're SOL because in order for you to get views, you have to generate the views.
Yes.
Yeah.
Views is a problem.
Yeah. So
what if I don't like their content?
that's something actually. That is a good question. Now, I have been thinking about that. If you don't like their content, I do want to develop a system where you can block out certain people. Like for example, let's say you're doing a health supplement. You got a health supplement company. Obviously, you're not going to want another health supplement or diet vitamin on your website. Yeah.
Well, you know, my favorite ones are when I go to the health supplement sites and they're advertising like Domino's pizza delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always tasteful.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yes, delivering for pizza. I knew I was looking at the right health website.
Hey, what if someone wants to put a banner, but he only uses affiliate links?
Hold on.
Do they have machines in the hospital?
Johnny, we can't hear you, John.
Okay.
Mike, what were you saying?
So what if someone wants to advertise banners, but he doesn't have his own website?
Then you got a problem. Because
then you can't do anything.
Well, yes, you can. You go get a domain name, and like Belinda said, you create a page, and on that page you say, let's say for example, the best health supplement service here, blah blah blah. You put your links on it, and you say click the button below to continue, and now you promote that page versus your page gets the views at the same time.
Yeah.
It all comes back to you. If you're going to be in business on the internet, you do need a domain name. You need to get a site for yourself.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah.
When, Nelson?
What?
When, Nelson?
When?
Yeah, when?
When? I'll say I'll get back to you.
You get back to me, all right?
Yeah. I'll get back to you.
Famous last words.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I got other people more important.
Oh, that's wrong. It's okay, Mikey. I'll hold you and wipe away your tears.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Brianna, you're still on. You're still on. We didn't kick you out or anything.
Still, my doggies need to go out.
Yeah, go ahead. Just leave the stream running. You're fine. We're gonna pull the numbers and find the
I'll have to be out with them. I have to go out with them.
Okay, no problem.
This is a laptop, though.
Yeah, okay, no problem. I'm just gonna mute you for now so that we don't have too much noise going on here. Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now she's muted. Okay, now we can go on. Okay. Yeah, we're almost ended the show here, guys. We're almost at 4:00 here. 7 minutes to go. What do you guys want to talk about? What kind of smack can we talk about, people?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We're all discussing 5 million ways to tie you up and try to ship you off to another country.
Yeah, okay. Let John speak. John, go ahead.
Sorry.
I was gonna ask if in Canada and the U.S. do they have cigarette machines in the hospitals?
No.
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 There's
not even. I don't think there's cigarette machines anywhere anymore.
In fact, some pharmacies have stopped selling them. Even like you can't even get them at CVS. They stopped selling cigarettes and tobacco.
I don't even know last time I seen one.
It was maybe the 1980s.
They have
or 90s. Actually, in the 90s.
In Germany, do they have them in the hospitals?
They have that here in Germany.
Really?
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yes.
A little bit behind the times there, Johnny.
Yeah. And
I mean, I just think it's kind of a contradiction. You have a hospital, and in the hospital you have a cigarette machine. You know.
Yeah, that's really doesn't make sense.
hey, listen, the old commercials of the 50s, doctor approved.
That's nothing, man. I mean, that's no different than having the vending machines with junk food in there in the hospital. I mean, you know the diabetics.
True.
Oh yeah.
But that's not going to kill you as fast as smoking could. Well, it depends on how much you eat, of course.
Yeah, but then what's next now? A beer dispenser?
No, so what planet are you from?
Hey, listen,
we have beer machines here. You put your change in, it'll pop out a bottle of beer.
Well, Canadians are no, just kidding.
We love our beer. No, I've only
and hockey.
I can vouch for that.
Nelson, real beer.
Yeah, real beer. Yeah, not like as we say in Canada, horse piss.
I only drink beer, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Let's do the serious stuff here. Okay, who do we have?
We have real beer in Germany too.
Oh yes,
that's right.
Schleimerhagen, whatever it's called.
Oh my God! And I work with you guys.
I think I just cussed in German, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, be careful with that because there might be people on that actually see it.
I made the whole thing up, but I think it sounded like a swear word. I don't know.
You were safe.
Okay, great.
That one. No, that's not it. Hold on a second. I just messed up. Oh boy. What'd you do, Dad? Did you type it in by hand? Dude, you gotta do. Oh my God.
God bless him.
Yeah. Thank God for my dad for making a mistake 43 years ago, eh?
No. I mean the fact that he took the patience to do it by hand. I so copy and paste.
to type in that long code. I'm just making the list right now here. I'm just here you go, guys. I'll put it up on the screen so nobody can say that I'm cheating the system here. Here's all the codes.
You're cheating the system.
Here's all the codes. Here's Gex. Wait a minute, my wife already has a mug. I think that's her. I think that's hers.
Better be careful.
Yeah, better be careful. Okay, this number here I think is unique. Oh wow, we got a lot of people posting in today. A lot of people are gonna get screwed over. Is that all of them? Da 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 da. And that's a duplicate, and that's mine. Okay, so let's go do the heads or tails thing because yesterday I got flack about not doing it right. So let's go pull up the heads or tails thing here. What was it again? A flip. Flip.
I'll do heads.
No. Hold on. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. No. Don't flip it yet. Ah, stupid Google. Even Google can't get it right. Okay.
I know, right? Okay.
So between these two numbers, we're gonna flip a coin between these two, and this will be the last one here. So this was for these are the 5 participants in the show today, and there's only one occurrence of each number, right? Yes, there is. Okay, between these two numbers, top one's gonna be head, bottom is gonna be tails, because that's the way they were entered in. Flipping heads. So the top one wins. So the bottom one disappears. Now we'll take these two here, and we'll flip again. I gotta make it so the page stays out. Give me 1 second here, guys. This is not working for me. There we go. Okay. This time Google says heads. Okay, so the top one wins. This one disappears. Now it's between these two here. Heads or tails again. And we get heads. Okay, top one wins again. Oh, shit. How's that going to work? Okay, these two here. One more time. Come on, Google. Give me a tails or something here. Heads. Hey, it's heads again, but really, Google, are you able to pull up anything other than heads?
Heads.
No, hold on. There's something wrong here.
Whoa.
Heads, tails. Okay, hold on. We're gonna redo this because it pulled up heads every time.
I would have won.
Okay.
Hey, you see?
Tails. There you go.
Flip it. Okay. Heads. Okay. Top one. The top one wins. Okay. Hold on. Top one wins.
No.
Hold on. Flipping. Tails. Okay. The bottom one wins now. Okay. Heads or tails again. Okay. You gotta say flip it. Otherwise, if you just reload it, just this one here wins. So this one disappears. Of these two, heads. Top one wins. Okay, there we go. There, that was a little bit more fair. So now
Actually, it's not. It's very unfair.
Well, which way do you want to do it?
I'm heads either way.
I'm just saying if you're at the top, you're less likely to win because you'd be more likely to win being at the bottom because you don't have to go through as many flips in order to get to the top.
So how would you do it?
You would break them into the categories. You would have them flip against.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so you're saying between the first and second.
No, like if you got how many you got? 5 there, so
Yeah.
you break them. The first 2, and then the second 2, and then the 1, and then.
Okay, so it'd be like this. So these two here go. We use Google heads or tails flipping. There, heads and tails. Yeah. So tails wins. This one wins, right? And then we flip again, and we get tails. So this one would win over here, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and then whoever between the next 2 would win.
What's the next 2 though? Between this one and this one?
They do the first one and the last one. Because
the first one and last one over here, right? Okay, so it was tails. So then this one won. So now I've got 3 of them, and this one lost. These 2 lost. Now they're gone. These all gone. Well, look at the screen. Yeah.
And then they have one more toss, and that's it.
That's one more toss.
That way, it's less competition. Because if you're at the top, there's almost no chance of you winning because you'd be filtered out by going all the way down. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the winner then.
Who's the winner?
I don't know yet. Who has the number 14527723551-12322? No, really. Who has that number? Who has that number?
That's me.
That's you? Okay, hold on. Michael Kustra. Are you online right now, Michael Kustra? Are you actively watching the show right now?
Of course I am.
No, his ghost is there. He's somewhere else.
No. I scrolled down. I scrolled down the list, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh no, he's not on the list," and he's the last one on the list. Michael, you won. Well, everyone now knows that Michael won today's cup. So
congratulations! I should have gotten it. Kidding.
Yeah. Well, first my old man should have gotten it. Then it was Belinda. Then it was Michael. That doesn't work. Yeah, we'll give it to you, Michael. We'll just give it to you. Listen. We're just gonna give Mike the cup. You guys know what? Belinda, typing. Good God, typing.
Oh, sorry. It's a quick thing. Sorry. Jeez.
Jesus, yes. What was I going to say? Yeah, I will give Michael the mug because I have to go to Surrey, BC and see him face to face. I want my knees intact.
Well, once I get a mug too by this Friday.
Well, we don't know yet. You're going to find out on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's why I told you, Nelson. Me personally, I wouldn't go into the thing.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
You already did. It's etched in stone. People are watching this. There's 10 viewers right now. And if you guys want to know how to win a Mardox mug before we wrap up the show, because I know Johnny's just totally going, "Oh, when do we end this?" He's itching to do his thing. Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. If you want to win a Mardox mug, you've got tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday to get in the show, get your Mardox affiliate code, plug it in the text area while you're watching the show, and be following us. Doing that, you run the risk of catching this mug with your name on it, which also says "Building a Community One Member at a Time." John.
And don't forget 2018 mug.
Yeah, well, that's coming out. That's coming out when we get the design fixed or done. So, being that said, Johnny, you can say it fast. You can say it slow, as long as you say it.
Thank you.
Hey.
It's his. Give him a break. It's his Fritz box.
Perfect, Mugen.
Oh God.
Thank you, one and all, once again for joining the Mardox Daily Live Chat, coming to you every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're following us on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, remember to do 3 very important things. Please subscribe, like, and comment on the video channel there. And if you are watching us on Twitch, please do one very important thing and follow us.
And then when we become affiliates at Twitch, give us your money.
Yeah.
People need money. Okay, guys, so we're here at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we'll be here at 3 p.m. Eastern or 12 noon Pacific. Hope to see you there. Talk to you guys soon.
Have a good day and God bless everyone.
Where's the button?